I said, "Hi, how are you?" And she just looks at me like that and turns away, and I just said,
Scary events are unfolding in our world today, and when they occur in hospitals and morgues, they become even more chilling. These events lack logical explanations, leaving witnesses baffled. Thankfully, some of these occurrences were caught on camera, and watching them unfold is enough to send shivers down your spine. Join us as we explore the scariest things ever captured in hospitals and morgues. Number 10. Sinister woman, her voice dripping with demonic essence. Numerous patients temporarily losing their vocal cords due to various ailments. Yet this was an anomaly. Jonathan visited his ailing girlfriend at a Parisian hospital and witnessed an eerie sight, a woman speaking with a raspy, otherworldly voice. He recollected the woman in the adjacent bed, howling and bellowing like a spirit possessed by demons. In the video, the woman lay motionless in her bed, her voice still echoing malevolence. Jonathan's recording captured her unsettling diatribe as she tormented the couple. She hurled insults, branding them as ugly and tasteless, foretelling their imminent demise. A closer look revealed her unmoving lips. The only discernible phenomenon was the rhythmic rise and fall of her chest as she vented her anger. She escalated, threatening the couple further by invoking her mysterious mafia acquaintance. She ominously declared her intent to dismantle the IV drip affixed to her arm, implying they'd be free from the hospital. The video cut off abruptly, leaving us at a precipice, questioning if her intent was to escape. Fortunately, Jonathan furnished additional information in an attachment. He clarified that he ceased filming before she attempted to rise. Targeting a nearby individual, 5 nurses intervened, compelling them to vacate the room swiftly. Jonathan found himself stunned by the entire ordeal, a skeptic-turned believer in the existence of demonic possessions after witnessing this chilling episode. Number 9. Ghost slamming door. Ghostly encounters are unnerving enough, but when they occur in the eerie confines of a Brazilian morgue, it takes things to a whole new level. These security guards found themselves in a situation they couldn't avoid. In the dimly lit corridors of the morgue, amidst the chilling presence of lifeless bodies, they experienced the inexplicable. As they embarked on their unsettling journey down the corridor, drawn by a peculiar noise echoing through the gloom, they stumbled upon a red door. This door, rather ominously, swung open and slammed shut in a relentless rhythm, matching the rhythm of their racing hearts. The guards cautiously approached, each step towards the door seeming to intensify the haunting spectacle. Strangely, when they were within a mere 12 to 15 feet of the ominous red door, it ceased its haunting ritual abruptly, as if acknowledging their presence. Moments later, the flickering lights overhead, which had conspired to shroud the corridor in darkness, flickered back to life. With their pulses racing, the guards couldn't resist the urge to inspect the enigmatic door, the same door that concealed vital pipes supplying water to the morgue during emergencies. As they scrutinized the door for any malfunction, another loud, bone-chilling bang resonated through the corridor. This time, however, the source of the sound was a different door to their left. Without hesitation, the guards rushed towards the source of the disturbance, only to find an empty room devoid of any plausible explanation for the deafening noise. The surreal circumstances left them dumbfounded, their rational minds failing to provide answers. One of the guards ventured further down the dim hallway, intent on checking yet another door. To their astonishment, it was securely locked, with no one in sight. The unsettling question hung in the air like an unshakable shadow. Who or what was responsible for the relentless slamming of doors and the eerie flickering of lights in this foreboding place? The guards, trapped in this paranormal mystery, could only wonder what supernatural forces were at play in the Brazilian morgue that night. Number 8. The haunted stretcher. Incident took place at an Indian hospital. In the surveillance footage, a mysterious human-like figure appears near a pair of stretchers in the courtyard. Shortly after, one of the stretchers starts moving, gently edging closer to its original position. Moments later, it travels approximately 10 feet forward and then the same distance backward, repeating this eerie dance for nearly 2 minutes. Eventually, it topples off the platform's edge, crashing onto its side. The unseen force driving this bizarre occurrence remains an enigma. This hospital had experienced more than one inexplicable stretcher event. From a different camera perspective, stretchers were arranged outside as usual. The security camera captures a man approaching a water dispenser to fill a bottle. Strangely, the nearby stretcher moves slightly forward, catching the man's attention. Perplexed, he attempts to reposition it. However, as he nears the stretcher, it unexpectedly rolls farther away, leaving the man bewildered. Startled by this uncanny incident, he quickly retrieves his bottle and departs the area, opting for safety over curiosity. Number 7. Shadow in hospital. Remarkably, many instances of these encounters are captured by CCTV cameras, despite their primary purpose not being the detection of paranormal activity. One such chilling video originates from an Indian hospital, where families waited in the hallway, their loved ones under the institution's care. The hallway peacefully led to the hospital's morgue entrance, where all seemed normal until an unexpected event unfurled. A shadowy figure, inexplicably emerging from the darkness, assumed a human-like shape and started strolling down the corridor. As it drew closer to the slumbering individuals, an astonishing transformation occurred. With startling swiftness, the entity accelerated, darting past the unsuspecting sleepers and vanishing beyond the camera's field of vision. Was this shadowy figure a ghost, a wandering soul connected to one of the morgue's occupants? The answer remains elusive, but the experience was undeniably spine-chilling. Number 6. The ghost chair. Incidents have left many trembling, occurring in 2 separate hospitals. In the first eerie episode, captured by a 3 a.m. security camera, the hospital lay shrouded in silence, patients peacefully asleep. Suddenly, a poster on the wall ripped itself off, and an adjacent chair moved with an otherworldly force, seemingly dragged by an invisible entity until it collided with the wall. Strangely, the room appeared vacant on the security footage. Shortly thereafter, drawers housing vital files and documents were yanked open violently. A similar spine-chilling event unfolded in a Chilean hospital deep into the night. Alerted by mysterious noises from a seemingly empty room, nurses checked the security cameras, revealing a hair-raising spectacle. A chair slid across the room, pausing briefly, while an IV stand followed suit. The nurses, petrified by the inexplicable footage, knew no one occupied the room. The enigma remains unsolved to this day. Number 5. Doctor's spirit. An intriguing phenomenon we explore in this video. Filmed in Honduras, the footage reveals a hospital scene with stretchers lined up in a hallway. All appeared ordinary until an unusual event unfolded. A mysterious flash near a doorway on the right caught the cameraman's attention. This flash seemed to be associated with an enigmatic figure, captured on camera moving in and out of the doorway as if cautiously checking its surroundings. The figure, resembling a floating man, continued down the hallway, sparking speculation that it might be the departed soul of a doctor who once served at the hospital and tragically ended their own life on the hospital premises under mysterious circumstances. Startled by the eerie encounter, the cameraman instinctively stepped back, keeping a safe distance, while still holding his camera. Considering the unnerving situation, one might advise making a hasty exit rather than waiting to see what transpires. What are your thoughts on the footage? Could it truly depict the spirit of the doctor, as some believe, or is there another explanation lurking in the shadows? Number 4. Unexplained presence in ambulance. This video unfolds in Peru, right outside a hospital, where an ambulance stands waiting. A hospital staff member, perhaps loading or unloading something from the vehicle, leaves the scene. Initially, everything appears ordinary, but an eerie incident transpires. Within moments of the staff's departure, the ambulance door inexplicably closes by itself. No one is in sight. Could it be attributed to the wind? It seems unlikely, as passers-by don't react to any gusts, suggesting it happened moments before their arrival. Further debunking the wind theory, there are no telltale signs of strong gusts or pressure fluctuations in the surrounding environment, as seen on the camera. Yet the mystery deepens. If you scrutinize closely through the ambulance window, there are discernible movements inside. Suddenly, the door begins to open once more. Could it be the lingering spirit of a deceased patient or perhaps a former hospital employee who once served as an ambulance driver? The perplexing footage defies easy explanation. It's worth noting that most ambulances typically have a crew of 2, but this incident leaves us with more questions than answers. Number 3. Bizarre apparition at abandoned hospital. This footage was shot by a cameraman within an intrepid group exploring a derelict hospital. As they ventured through the decaying corridors, the cameraman, positioned at the rear, documented their journey. However, an uncanny sensation sent shivers down his spine, a primal instinct etched into humanity, an eerie feeling of being observed or pursued, traced back to ancient days when we were hunted by predators. Being the rearmost in the group, he couldn't shake this eerie feeling. It prompted him to swivel, his camera capturing his view from behind. Yet in that fleeting moment, he discerned nothing amiss, or so he believed. Later, upon reviewing the footage, he was confronted with the most astonishing revelation of his life. The cameraman's heart raced as he realized that the camera had indeed captured a spectral figure, an entity he had not perceived during his turn. This discovery sowed seeds of doubt among the group. They questioned whether one of their own had covertly lingered behind. The cameraman vehemently asserted that he habitually ensured being the last, guaranteeing unobstructed video footage. This unsettling image now before you raises haunting questions. If the cameraman was truly the final member of the exploration party, who or what was this enigmatic presence? Could it possibly be the lingering spirit of a former hospital patient? The answer remains shrouded in mystery. Number 1. Ghost on film set. This footage originates from the production of Postcards, a 2008 student film shot at the Metropolitan State Mental Hospital. Uploaded by Trevor Heasley in August 2016, it gained attention due to the discovery of paranormal activity within one of the frames. During the film shoot, the cast and crew experienced eerie occurrences and strange sounds at the hospital. However, they initially dismissed these incidents as creaking pipes or random clanging. It was only after Trevor reviewed his recorded footage that the true nature of their experience became apparent. The video showcased the imposing, darkened windows of the mental hospital on a hot summer day, adding to its eerie ambience. It documented various areas within the facility, including moments of lightheartedness during the shoot. Yet what unfolded next was unexpected. As the crew prepared to film a particular scene, a ghostly, ethereal figure suddenly materialized. This spectral form seemed to glide across the hallway just as the scene's cast members began their performance. The 2 actors remained oblivious to the apparition as they ran through the corridor, with the figure floating in front of the camera. The nature of this floating figure remains a mystery. Was it the lingering spirit of a former patient, or perhaps an actor or actress who wished to be part of the scene even beyond the afterlife? No one can provide a definitive explanation. What are your thoughts on this unexplained presence? Feel free to share your insights in the comments below.